What's going on, everybody? I'm Busta. Just right out the gate, I'm not one of the big name streamers or YouTubers, as you can tell by my channel. I'm just a decent player who's invested probably way too much time into this game. My hope in this video is that it can be seen by the right people, given that the next version of the Elite Task Force is scheduled to take place in just a very short amount of time. So today I just wanted to take a minute to talk about my personal favorite build that has been introduced in this game thus far, the Alphabridge. The purpose of this short video isn't to showcase my build or give you a walkthrough for how I achieve the numbers you can see on screen. It's just simply to inform the naysayers or the people whom are calling for a nerf of this gear set because it's quote-unquote too overpowered. So myself, like most people that I play with on a daily basis, have used this version or a variation of the Alphabridge since its inception in 1.3. And I won't deny that right now the Alphabridge has become the meta in 1.5. I think everybody knows that. You can go on YouTube or Twitch or anything like that, and you'll see hundreds of people using this gear set at any given time, and they'll give you walkthroughs if you're interested in that. But I wholeheartedly believe that this is not the problem that everyone thinks that it is. What I, and I'm sure so many other people feel the problem with this gear set is, right now, is uncomplicated. Uncomplicated adds 15% damage to the weapon. Accuracy and stability mods obviously reduce the bonus, but by a much, much smaller portion than some people may realize. When using a FAMAS with uncomplicated on an Alphabridge, the accuracy and stability mods that you put on your primary and secondary weapon will affect uncomplicated. So it's not just the stability and accuracy mods that you put on the FAMAS, it's also with whatever your primary weapon is too, will affect the bonus. But with that being said, though, through various tests and all these other things that we've run, even with weapon mods with max amounts of stability and accuracy, we were only able to bring the weapon bonus down to 12%, from 15 to 12%. And the 15 is obviously without any stability or accuracy mods, and the 12% is with adding as much stability and accuracy as we possibly could. So that's only a 3% damage reduction if you do decide to add accuracy and stability mods to improve the handling of the weapon. But to get to my point in the video, as you can see right now, I'm using an LVOAC with 18.6k weapon damage. That's just the base weapon damage of the gun, given my current firearms, which is 4865. That's enough to unlock responsive and brutal. So with that being said, using a weapon that has uncomplicated, it adds 2600 extra damage on top of the 18.6 that I already have, giving me a total of 21,270 base weapon damage. Now again, I'm not trying to showcase my build or tell you, how to achieve this, or I'm sure there's tons of videos out there that are much better than mine. But as you can see, I have 491,000 toughness, which is nothing to spit at the moment. So with 491,000 toughness prior to patch 1.5, there was no possible way you would ever push out 21,000 base damage on a weapon. And again, that's all because of uncomplicated. That's not because of the 5% base weapon damage that you get from the Alphabridge. That's not from the 6 talents. That is just strictly from uncomplicated. And to further prove my point, I'm going to switch this FAMAS out with a weapon that has comparable talents. Obviously not the exact same 6 talents. But as you can see, the DPS change is dramatic. I go from 350 and change to 315, just from taking off a FAMAS with uncomplicated and switching it to another LVOA that has unforgiving, responsive, and fierce to pair with my deadly, vicious, and brutal. So by taking off uncomplicated, my base weapon damage stays at that 18.6. Now again, 18.6 isn't a small amount. Everybody knows assault rifles are very strong right now. I still don't think assault rifles are the problem. But going from 21,000 and change to 18,000 and change, just from changing out one simple talent being uncomplicated, that is absolutely ridiculous. And to give you a better understanding of exactly what I'm talking about and how much of a difference that it makes, if you'll hang out for just a bit longer, I'll take you to a clip that I recorded earlier in the DZ to show you just how dramatically different the critical hit numbers are with uncomplicated versus without complicated. So stay tuned. So, Alex, how much toughness you have and armor? Okay, and Rock, which variation are you using right now? Okay, so we got one 54 and change and one with over 55 armor. Alright, so no booster, no pulse. A crit to Alex's body within responsive range is 1100. A headshot is 17-2. To your body, it's 11. And to the head, it is 17. So the difference was like 200 in the damage that I did between the two of y'all with, 1% give or take of armor. Now that's with uncomplicated. I switched that over to another LVOA that has similar talents. So no longer have uncomplicated. The DPS drops from 350 and change to 315 without changing the primary weapon at all. Now the numbers I would get on Alex to the body on a crit is 7,100 to be exact. And to the head it is 11,600. To Rock's body is 7, so 100 less. And this one should also be 11 and change. 11,400. Alright, so we're talking the difference of roughly about 5. Alright guys, that's it for this video. I know it was short. It probably wasn't the best build video you've ever seen on YouTube, but I hope you guys got the message that I was trying to put down in this video. Just to recap again, I don't think the problem is Alphabridge. I think the problem is uncomplicated. And as you guys saw with just a small portion, I mean, I'm sure there's build videos that are 100 times better than mine, which the numbers could increase even more dramatically. But just for an average guy like me, you could see how big of a difference uncomplicated can make versus not having uncomplicated. And prior to patch 1.5, we weren't using uncomplicated, which is why Alphabridge was not the problem. So if you guys enjoyed this video, give it a like, thumbs up, subscribe for more content. I'll be posting more here soon. But for now, guys, I appreciate it. Take it easy.